Alice Alvey, good to have you here with us today. Appreciate you being here each and every week. If you could give us an update, any legislation that's caught your attention that we should be paying attention to?
I think the biggest thing is not in legislation, but in a proposed rule. So, boy, after all the discussion we've had today, my stuff feels rather small on the radar, but I'll go ahead with it anyway.
Yes, please.
We've got the quality control standards for AVMs. The comment period closes today. I did send a link over to Lykken on Lending. Hopefully, Dave, you guys get a chance to post that. But if not, you all have the ability to surf to the Federal Register quality control standards for AVMs and post your comment. The only thing you need to do is say, I support MBA's comments. Only 24 people have commented on this so far. And there is a big component in here that, again, we're just at the proposed rule stage, but this is the time to get voices heard is early, right? So many times we wait until the 11th hour and decide we don't like something. Now is the time to get in early to say that we don't know what's in the black box as a lender. I have no idea how Fannie and Freddie, DU and LCA work or any of the other AVM models that are out there. And I don't have the ability to have a proper QC testing process that could assess if there's any bias in the appraisal. So the key component is to add this fifth pillar within QC tests for AVMs that adds that we should be checking for bias. Is there any systemic bias? As a lender, we each only have our own data. We don't know everyone's data. And there's a lot of flaws in this approach. And they're asking the question. So this is the stage where ask and we give the answers of this needs a lot more work and should not be focused on lenders QCing the vendors at this level when we can't see behind the curtain. So just, you don't have to get into too much detail, but just post, support the comments from MBA. You can also look up MBA's letter there. And then one last tip is the FHA did publish a new handbook about a week ago. I think it was on the 8th. Not a whole heck of a lot of changes. There is, if you open the PDF version, you can just glance through everything that's been highlighted. Most of it has just been text clarification. But there are a couple things that are a little trippy, I call it, in the words, where if you were a lender who did something in a certain way, that this slight change in the words from your underwriting procedures might make a difference. So take a look and check out foreign income, how you were handling flood insurance and real estate tax abatements, and then transferring existing appraisals. There's about 10 items, but these were the big four, I think, that for some companies, on how I remember they used to operate, might have some things they want to check out with those. So that's my 2 cents for today, Dave. I'll kick it back to you.
Thank you so much, Alice. Still thinking of you parked across from the trampoline center and how the market's going. Such a good metaphor. Good job. Thank you so much, Alice. You're going to go listen to all of Alice's commentary. Go to our website, and you can download each one of her segments on each week that she delivers. Of course, you can do that for everyone on the podcast, and it really allows you to zero in on some of the specifics, especially with all that she's talking about. You have to take notes. Alice talks about she takes notes, and when Matt and Les are talking, I'm taking notes, like madly taking notes when she's talking, and that's a way you can just listen and go back and get the notes from the website up there. So go check that out. We're also going to be converting all of those into text and very shortly. And then one of the things we're going to be doing, so not only can you read it, but you can download and share that by text as well. So that's some exciting things we're continuing to do to make this information more shareable here on the podcast. Thank you, Alice. Appreciate it.